Ooh, good morning, ladies and gentlemen and others. And oh, wow, there's the sun. Yeah. So, once upon a time, the bottom fell out of your chair. You made a new bottom for it. So, anyways, I'm making a new bottom for this chair. I'm weaving it in. And, yeah. It takes a while. And that is a clue about who I am. Yes, I'm the person who, if the bottom of my chair blows out, I make a new bottom for it. Yeah. And yeah, it's a slow, time-consuming procedure, but I end up with a chair that I can sit on again. So there is that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Anywho. Yeah, when I'm done, I'll be able to sit on this chair again, and that'll be great. And for those of you who think that that's stupid, that I should just throw it away and get a new one, that's not a very good attitude to take, I don't think. Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah. But then again, I suppose to each their own. Yeah, well, yeah. Anywho. Yeah, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Yeah, so that's me. That should tell you something about me. And yeah, weaving a new bottom for a chair. And I've had this chair for 20 years, and this is not the first time I've woven a new bottom into it. Yeah, the steel is good. It's the plastic that's the problem. And yeah, the plastic doesn't like the UV, so every once in a while the plastic lets go and has to be replaced. But this time I'm using a dark green cord which does not absorb the UV and is not going to be as rapidly eaten away by the ultraviolet radiation that does break down plastic. Yeah. So anywho, yeah. That tells you a little bit about me. Mr. Dan Laurier-Beaulieu, also known as Captain Dan. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. So, what are we doing today? Well, anywho, as you can see, it is woven in together now. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. And the test. Will it support my 220-pound ass? Apparently it does. It supports me nicely. It's very comfortable. Oh yeah. A very comfortable chair. And that is the product of actually doing home repairs and fixing your shit. Yeah. When you fix an old chair, you get to have a nice, comfortable chair. Oh yeah. That's a very comfortable chair. Didn't stir that. Damn. Yeah, well. Anywho, yeah. So here I am at Fresh Roots again. And I've ordered breakfast. And yeah, I've ordered the home fries, even though the home fries are not really good for me. I like them; they're really delicious. But yeah, so I was just at the pharmacy, and I was picking up some soap and some hair color because a little bit of the gray showing. I'm allowed to be vain. I'm allowed to be a little bit vain because yes, I am allowed to be a little bit vain. Okay, but I noticed something. You have all the women's soap on the one side, then you have all the men's soap on the other side. And the men's soaps don't have all the flowers and butterflies and hearts and shit. And the women's soap is very, very feminine looking packaging. And for the first time ever, I noticed that the pink tax was not applied. The women's products were cheaper. And I think the products are the exact same. It's just that the, quote, men's soap, the men's men care, the men's beauty bars, the men's health and beauty products, they're specially packaged to cater to the fragile egos of certain men who just... they listen to Andrew Tate way too much. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, if your sense of your own masculinity is that fragile, don't go out. Just don't go outside anymore because your sense of masculinity is going to be rudely assaulted by reality. Yeah. So anyway, after I was done, I was walking along and I noticed the rose bushes. And these are not those pretty, domesticated, overbred rose bushes that die if you look at them the wrong way. These are damn near wild roses. So they're tough, they're resilient. They're not as pretty, but they're very nice, and I really like them. And I noticed that one of them had a bee scurrying around inside of its center, gathering up whatever nectar and pollen it could. And then another bee went and joined them. And so the two bees are divvying up the plunder from this particular flower. And then I looked underneath and I noticed two beetles on the bottom having an intimate moment together. I mean, honestly, yeah, that was so sweet and precious, honestly. And it was one of those get a fucking room moments. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, anywho, on the topic of fragile masculinity, I'm going to do a very, very brief comparison between Andrew Tate and Jason Momoa. Yeah. You're all familiar with the actor Jason Momoa, who, apparently doesn't give a shit what anybody thinks of him. And, he doesn't worry too much. He's one of those people who, if he needs a bandana and the only one there has flowers on it, my breakfast, hello, yeah, if the only one there has flowers and butterflies on it, he's going to pick the one with the flowers and butterflies, because, that's Jason Momoa. He doesn't need to prove anything to himself, or to anybody else. And then, of course, on the opposite end of the spectrum is Andrew Tate and the incel crowd, who collectively would rather die than wear a bandana that has flowers and butterflies on it. Yeah. And I say this having come downtown wearing, yes, a cowboy hat. Yeah, but, I have no problem with flowers and butterflies. Yeah. Because, just like Mr. Momoa, I don't need to prove anything to anybody. I've already made my fucking point. Yeah. No. And being a man isn't about posing in front of Bugattis. It's about carrying your fucking weight and responsibility and contributing to making the world at least a little bit better. Which, Mr. Momoa does this, and Mr. Tate does not. Yeah. The tater tot. If he was funny, he'd be a joke. As it is, he's a tragedy. A sad, pathetic tragedy. Has our all, and I will repeat this, all incel influencers. No. And so to incels, I just want to say this. Stop trying so hard. Because when you try too hard, people start to wonder what you're covering up. Whereas, yeah, if you don't try at all, nobody cares. And so yes, I will wear flowers and butterflies, and I will wear rainbows and hearts and shit like that, if that's what's available. And honestly, yeah, sometimes that shit looks really good. Yeah. But you know what never looks good? Is performative masculinity. Performative masculinity never looks good. It always looks pathetic, contrived, and honestly, like something a deeply repressed, closeted homosexual would do in a desperate bid to hide their secret. When you're trying too hard, hell, when you have to try at all, your masculinity is automatically very much in doubt. Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah. There's that. I would just like to add one more detail, and that is the old real men don't eat quiche thing. Real men eat whatever we damn well please. And if it pleases us to eat a quiche, we're gonna eat a quiche. Hell yeah. I like a good quiche. So yeah. Again, if you have to try hard, you've already failed. Anywho, with that out of the way. Wow, yeah.